Hey everyone! Today we are going to talk about one of the most common and at the same time one of the most confusing words in English. To. It's short, it seems simple, but it's used in so many different situations and not always the same way. In this video, I will show you 10 essential and powerful ways how to use to in English. And I'll give you lots of examples so you can start using them naturally. Let's get started. Let's start with the most basic and familiar use of to. We use it when someone or something is moving in a specific direction or toward a place. You can think of it like this. There's a movement and to shows where the movement is going. I'm walking to the supermarket. She went to school early today. We're driving to Paris next week. This is also used when talking about goals, travel, or physical movement in space. Now, let's talk about to as a way to show who is receiving something, a message, a gift, a reaction, or an emotion. This use is extremely common in everyday speech, especially when we're talking about communication or giving. He gave a flower to his teacher. Please explain this to me again. Don't lie to your parents. It works like this. Action goes to another person. This one might be new to some learners. When talking about the time of day using a clock, we often say how many minutes are left before the next hour, and we often use to for that. It's 10 to 6, which means 5:50. It's quarter to 12, 11:45. Only 5 minutes to the meeting. Hurry up. Here, to means until or before the next full hour. This is especially common in British English. Americans often say 11:45, but both versions are correct. We often use to when we want to give a range of numbers, especially when we are not sure of the exact figure or we want to keep it general. There were about 30 to 40 people at the party. The test will take 10 to 15 minutes. This shirt costs somewhere between $20 to $25. This use of to means from one number up to another. It's very helpful in conversations when we don't want to be 100% precise, but we want to give the listener an idea. Sometimes to follows a noun, and we want to show the relationship or connection between two things. There's no movement here, just a logical or emotional link. The door to the garden was open. The solution to this problem is simple. Her response to his message was very cold. It's almost like saying this thing leads to that thing, or this is related to that. There are verbs in English that always need to after them. It's not about movement, it's just a grammatical pattern. You don't need to understand that. You just need to remember that this verb goes with to. For example, she listened to the podcast. I object to this decision. We talked to the manager. I spoke to my father about my education. Other verbs with to include belong to, refer to, respond to, explain to, write to, speak to, confess to. Try to memorize them in context. For example, I need to explain it to her. This bag belongs to me. I didn't respond to her invitation. I need to speak to the manager. I need to write to my sister. Sometimes we use to when we compare one thing with another, especially when using certain formal adjectives. Here, to shows what we're comparing with. For example, I prefer tea to coffee. This phone is superior to the old one. She's junior to me in the company. This is different from then. We say he's better than me, but he's superior to me. And here are some adjectives that use to. Interior to, superior to, preferable to, equal to, junior to, senior to. Here's one of the most common and important uses of to. We use to with the base form of a verb. This is called the infinitive. You'll hear this structure thousands of times in real English. I want to sleep. She needs to finish her homework. We hope to see you soon. This too is part of the verb. It's not a preposition. It answered the question, what do you want? What do you need? What do you like? Use infinitive structure after these words. Closely related to infinitives is the idea of purpose. Why do you do something? You do it to achieve the result. I came here to learn English. I came here, why? To learn English. She studies hard to pass the exam. We left early to catch the train. To plus verb here answers why. It gives your sentence a goal. This is especially helpful for IELTS and essay writing. And finally, to appears in many sad expressions, phrases you just need to learn as they are. They don't follow rules. They are just used that way because they are natural. For example, to be honest, from A to Z, face to face, word to word, eye to eye, next to impossible. Learning this will help you sound more fluent and natural in conversation. Let's quickly review what we've learned today. 2 shows direction. It shows the receiver. It works with time and numbers. It connects nouns and verbs. It's part of comparisons, purposes, idioms, and infinitives. Tell me please, which use of to was new for you? And now it's your turn. Write your sentence using to in the comments. I will check and reply. That's it for today. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video with someone who is learning English too. Thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next video.